voted by the National Association of Mid-Aged Drummers who go out and sometimes play wedding gigs and sometimes with their friends do whatever they sometimes make money, usually don't, but they drag all this stuff out there, the $5,000 drum kits they get, and they don't have time to play anymore, but they go out and they play with their buddies, play for 3 hours, do all these 60s and 70s and some 80 tunes, and then might make $80. These are the beats, okay? Flat out, these are the 10 beats you gotta know. Right off the bat, here's the old 50s standard, okay? 3, 4. Think any better if you're a younger person. La da 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 da, rat-tat, boom rat, da 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 da, click click clicks. Oh man, skip it and make your friend wet, which is a cover of a 50s tune. Late 50s, I believe, possibly 1958 or 9. I'm not sure who the hell does it, but here we go. Sometimes at these gigs too, you're going to be asked to play a jazz tune, which will strike fear in the hearts of many, myself included. But as long as you have this. That's the basic important, okay? So wait, maybe some accents on the snare. And then occasionally sometimes to do a 4 on the floor type thing, which we'll talk about later. But sometimes it's good to mix it up. Nonetheless, focus on this. Ding! There you go. Okay, now we're working our way to. This one is common. You don't hear it as much anymore, but if you want to think about it, at least to remember, think Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. Think Jack Black and High Fidelity, where he comes in and he does that gyrating thing, which is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. God bless that person. But here we go. Ready? Is that it? Yes, I guess it is. But I want to complicate it a little. Because you're going to sometimes hear it in like Stooges type things I stuff, or Iggy Pop or whatever it is. But you will have that feel a lot. Alright? Or if it's just. Alright, working our way downward. Remember, we're working down the list. This is the National Association of Rudimental Drummers, National Association of Retired Drummers who have expensive kits who like to go out and play gigs, or even sometimes the Nigerian NORAD folk. All the N's. They're the important nationals. They're the people that know all this stuff and sent me this list. It's very important. Okay, so what we're going to do now, there's a shuffle. Okay, now shuffles are a little funky. Essentially, they're just ding da 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 ding ding. You got to know those babies. Throw a little 4 on the floor bass drum in. But there's a lot of different variations of it. There's the Chicago Shuffle, the New Orleans Shuffle, the Kansas City Shuffle. I believe there's the Winnipeg Shuffle, as well as the Svardlin Shuffle of the Great North. But little things like that. It can range anywhere from My Generation or to something like I did my video before for ZZ Top. Which I've been pointed out is probably not what he's doing. Definitely not live. Nonetheless, live he's probably going. Live he's doing it. In the studio it doesn't sound like it to me. Nonetheless, a shuffle. Get it down. Da 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 da. Get up here. Alright. So here we go. Moving right along. Manicville. Manic, wanic, wanic, manic. We're working our way down to beat 3. I call it beat 3 because it goes like this. Okay, you hear a lot of that on a lot of 60s stuff. Hide it through the grapevine. Okay. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sometimes he'll mix it up a little. You'll have instead of. You'll have this. think about that, it's almost the Run Like Hell video. Okay, think of it like that if you want it. But that's an important one. Okay, that's why it comes 6th on the list. Number 5 is what I sometimes talk about, the 4 on the floor, where essentially what happens is the bass drum is played on the numbers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Here we go. That's it, okay? But sometimes it takes a little work to do that. What you really want to do is make sure your bass drum lines up. When your right hand and your snare are hitting in the bass drum at the same time. It's got to be nice and clean. Cha! Okay, no flams there. There we go. All right, working our way along down this official list, which was just sent to me the other day by the Association of Associations of Associations, Associatives. Here we go. This is an important one too, but I can't play it on the drums. There's many ilks of this. It used to be this. I can play the old Milli Vanilli. But that's been supplanted by something like this, which can't really be played on the drums. It goes something like this. Hang on a second. It goes like this. It's a drum machine. So if you get a drum machine, if people want to hear a freaking drum machine, it's okay. As long as you maintain your cash flow, you say, listen, even if it's not your drum machine, bring your Lin or your 909 or your 808, whatever. People want to hear that. You're still up there. You're providing the gig. Give me the cash. Give me the money. Here we go. Working our way along. Now we're down to here. Now this is a very popular one, okay? Are you prepared? It goes like this. And 2 and 3 and 1, 3 and 2. Okay, that's a very, very popular one. That guaranteed will earn you 47% of the money you make at any one of these gigs where you go out, you bring all your stuff out, everybody's really late and really, yeah. Okay, so moving right along. Now what happens is, this is like the 4 on the floor simple we did before. But what we do is we don't play the bass drum simultaneously with the 2 and the 4. We just go like this. It's kind of like the Billie Jean beat, okay? Best part. That is underrated. Woo! But occasionally you'll have one of these. There's a little bit of a thing there. I think Voodoo Chandler, I think, is playing that. I'm not 100% sure. God bless him. Quincy Jones, a genius. The late Michael Jackson. Great tunes there. All right, so here we go. Working our way to the very first. This is the most important beat you'll ever play. Okay, this is it. If you get this one down, doesn't have to be complicated. Just play it solid. Put your blinders on and just play it. Just play it, baby. Oh.